Hello everyone. So today it's the reading from chapter 7 called Little Me from my book pieces, the 52 short stories about being human. And with no further ado, here we go. I've decided to read the first couple paragraphs because I think they give quite a good start to our chat about them later on. So here we go. Today I woke up feeling a little anxious. I could not put my finger on it, so I took a few minutes to meditate. And this is what came up. All these big dreams I have, all these new things I'm doing, how can it ever work? Am I kidding? How can this little me from this little town in a little country achieve anything like that? People like me never go to university. They get a steady job, work really hard, get married, have kids, get a house and a car, and die of all age-related diseases. People like me might experience occasional adventure on their week-long holidays every couple of years, and their only path to wealth is winning the lottery, which never happens to people like me. The most exciting stuff in our lives is gossiping about a neighbor who has funny hair, or the one who wears blue and green, or a handbag that does not match the shoes. We see a fast sports car and wonder what crime the owner committed to get it. We complain a lot about everything, but do nothing about it, because what can one little me do about anything at all? Well, what a load of bull. Initially, I was appalled that these thoughts were in my head at all. But then I was grateful to have noticed them. Imagine the terrible consequences of them ruling my life without my knowledge. I did grow up in a small town among small minds, being told to conform or die, or leave. Let's not be overly dramatic. Naturally, I absorbed a lot of this mindset as a child, and it is still within me. It is, however, only today I became aware of it, despite not so subtle suggestions from my therapist over the past couple of years. No wonder I've had these feelings of overwhelm and anxiety when it was the little me that was looking at the tasks ahead. No wonder I had no self-belief. Who would listen to this little insignificant me? What could the little me have to say that anyone would want to listen to? So that's the beginning of the chapter. And yeah, it was literally, I wrote it a day when that realization had hit me of how the conditioning from my past is affecting my everyday life, of that anxiety and overwhelm, where it was coming from. And that realization was really helpful. It still took good few months and some work to truly come to peace with that part of me and overrule it, so to speak. That I no longer feel that my dreams are unachievable, and I no longer have that feeling of who do I think I am. Like I do feel like, well, if anyone else can achieve it, why can't I? And I feel, yes, I am hardworking and I'm determined, and I have some talents and some things I need to work a little harder on. But I feel that as long as I don't give up, as long as I keep pursuing my dreams and keep pursuing what I want to achieve, there's no reason why I shouldn't. I'm not saying it's going to be easy and challenge free. I'm just saying, unless I keep going, it's not going to happen. And as long as I keep going, the chances it will happen are pretty high. So I keep going. But it was really interesting how I realized, how the environment we grow up in. And, I grew up in a communist era where the politics very, very much about keeping people down and keeping them quiet. Keep your head down, keep doing your thing, don't rise, above the wave. So of course that's conditioned me. Of course it affected me. And awareness is the first step to change. So I would encourage you to have a look at your life, at your upbringing, and see where you might have some limiting beliefs that are holding you back, limiting beliefs of what's possible, limiting beliefs of what's possible for you. Maybe imposing limitations on yourselves that actually are not real, that are just in your mind. And that's a wonderful thing, because that's what you can change. If the limitations were actual and real in this world, that's hard to do something about. But when they're just in your mind, you can just change your mind. I must say it's not as easy as just that. Oh, I changed my mind. That's it. It takes some work, some inner digging. And as I said, I've had help from wonderful therapists, and that really helped. And then I'm doing the same for my clients, and it's really life transforming. So I do encourage you to get inspired by this chapter and do away with the perceived limitations that you hold in your life. Whatever you think is holding you back, whatever you think that's making you, not good enough, not worthy, whatever, that can be changed. And, you have every tool within you to feel empowered and to achieve what you want to achieve. Again, I'm not saying it's going to be easy, I'm just saying it's going to be possible. There's not really much else to say about it. It's pretty straightforward, but for me, it was quite important revelation, and it's changed a lot, and that's where my confidence within myself started to grow, my self-worth, and that focus worked. Miracles, really. It really, really helped to transform my life, and things have changed, and I am closer to my dreams in many ways. There are new challenges that enter my life that I wasn't expecting at the time, but they are not holding me back. I'm looking for solutions to overcome those, so I can continue on my way to my dreams. I'm not giving up. So don't you give up either, because whatever it is that you feel is your purpose, whatever you feel you need to bring to this world, do it, because it has amazing value for everyone around you, for this world. So don't give up. All right. Have a lovely Sunday. Take care, guys.